Okay, now guys, I am very excited to actually review this one. I've always passed by this place and I've always liked the design of the entryway. So today I'm reviewing Bukit Jalil Havre. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's go. Coming into the grand lobby, which I find very nice because they have a designer chair over here, which is wooden design. This is very interesting. And I think this is the logo of Aset Kayamas to begin with. So it's actually quite interesting design-wise, right? And look at this over here. This chair is like a centerpiece on its own. Wow, I nearly fell down. But this is actually very nice. I don't mind waiting here for the guests to come or pick up my stuff. Okay, coming into the lift lobby, you are greeted with this marble design finishing, but these are all not original marble lah. Okay, but let's just check it out because I think design-wise, it kind of gives you that Greek kind of vibe because they use gold color and marble, right? So let's go check it out.
Advertisement.
Oh, this is special. This is the first time I've seen this. This is so thin. Wow, look at that. Advertisement is projected from the projector over there. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, beautiful greeneries over here. So this is the swimming pool area. Ooh, I've seen this on YouTube and I find it very nice. So having to be here right now is just surreal, man. Oh my. By the way, FYI, we are on the 6th floor right now. So the 6th floor also has this type of, somewhat of a bigger layout unit which has this type of balcony area that is a landed design one lah. So if you stay over here, right, you can basically enjoy the waterfall sound effect while sleeping also lah, which I personally would like also because I like this nature when you vibe, when you feel lah. So let's just walk over here and see this place, right? I love the fact they actually use industrial veneer design, right? You can see these are raw concrete slab design, which personally I like this sort of industrial veneer look. I don't know how to explain it very well, but this sort of design just gives you that raw finishing. Now, just now where we were at, where we just came in from the block B, right? That's the kids swimming pool, and this one over here is actually the adults pool, okay? The main pool over here, and it's very, very long. Okay, the only concern is that it's actually really like less than 100 meters away from the high tension cables. I don't know if you can see from here, which is a little bit scary lah. Okay, but the design language of this particular development, right, I find this to my liking because of the industrial look and design lah. And I also like the fact that you can actually see people maintaining all the landscaping that they have done over here. And this is actually done up pretty nicely, guys. I like this. I really actually do like this. Now, swimming pool is also with an interesting design that you don't see very often. They have this type of curvy, winding shape. And in the middle of it, there's actually this type of, I don't even know what you call this, right? A podium where it goes downwards. And then you can just sit with your friends and chit-chat, but worry a bit about splatter lah. But this design-wise, I think not bad, okay? And I was told that this is actually a double volume kind of a facility area because the top part of this one over here, right, this is actually your jogging track. I know you cannot really tell because it's designed the way that it's such, right? But this is supposed to be a jogging track on top. So you can just run around, make a curve, turn over here, and then go back there. Okay, so maybe we'll just walk upstairs just to have a quick look to see how it looks like. This is the part whereby the swimming pool, kids pool is right here, and then just now we were at the master, the adults pool, right? Above it is actually your yoga or your jogging sky, what do you call that? Sky jogging track. Now that is interesting. And I also see that they are maintaining the place by using these water jets to actually clear up some of the debris or dirt on the floor, lah, which is actually very, very good work. And the biggest concern people have about this particular development is that it's actually next to this high tension cable and this TNB punya stuff going on, which some people is actually concerned about, like having static lah, or will interfere with your brain waves or don't know what nonsense lah. Now personally, these are things I don't know true or not lah. We need to get the actual scientists to actually check it out, right? But it's more of a placebo thing lah, I would think. So this place is actually quite decently maintained in my opinion. I mean, of course, I'm just walking around the facility area as of now, but we'll see the units later and we'll go to the other facility deck, which if I'm not mistaken is on the 30th overfloor lah. And FYI, right, this over here, if you turn right, that is to the Puchong side of location. And if you turn left over here, right, less than 5 minutes down the road, you're already at Bukit Jalil or Pavilion Bukit Jalil in that sense. So just right down here, turn left, which is where we are going later as well. So yeah, Havre has always been a property that I've been very excited to actually come and visit because of the main lobby entrance lah. Sorry, not the main lobby entrance, but the guardhouse there. Yeah, it's just a very nice design with those golden words and golden arches lah. Now, I'm also still walking on the facility on level 6 itself, level 6, and it's actually quite a big facility area. And right now, there's also this type of like Zen garden that's going on that I can see myself maybe having a chat with a friend over here lah. A bit more secluded, a little bit more private. But the reason why I'm walking here is to show you how close it is to actually get to Pavilion Bukit Jalil from this side of, from this condo itself lah. Okay, and I was walking over here. This is the biggest issue people will face in a typical scenario when you have your own quote-unquote yard area or balcony area that is not maintained lah, because people from the above unit may throw rubbish, or when wind blows, right, then you'll get all to your balcony, which is not very nice lah if you don't maintain it very well. And the case for this particular unit, it looks pretty trashed up lah. And also smart move by them to put on a CCTV because it's not hard to jump inside lah, to be honest. Now looking over here, right, I like how they use this landscaping to be a bit more of like a divider between the this beam over here, right? But that is already Pavilion Bukit Jalil over there, like. So if you go down from this side over here, and then less than 5 minutes, you could potentially even walk there. Okay, I'm not going to walk there because it's a bit hot today, but this is just how far or how near it is, right? Okay, so the facility-wise, definitely on level 6 itself, right, it looks pretty good. And I also got the chance to glimpse the Leilong unit, and it looks like somebody is actually still currently staying inside. So I didn't want to peek even further, right? But it's actually just on the same floor as level 6 itself. I like the fact that on this side of the building, right, which is facing the highway, it doesn't come with balcony, which is a very smart move because it's going to be noisy anyway, so you might as well just conceal it up, right? And then you also can prevent the brand image of the property itself, right? Because if you have balcony, then that is going to happen to you lah. So essentially, if you look over there, that is the rumah width version of this development Aset Kayamas made lah. So you see, if you have balcony as your facade front, right, then obviously people are going to fully utilize and put their clothes lah. So since Havre is actually more of like a premium, a product on its own or open market product that you pay premium price for it, right? They decided to actually just conceal it up like such lah, which personally I feel is a very smart move. Level 6 facility area, you have all this going on, and then later we will go to the upper floor, which has the other facilities like the gym room, multi-purpose hall, etc, etc lah. So we're just waiting for Limon to finish up the drone shot. Then we're gonna go upstairs. And then they have a very interesting Tai Chi Pilates area. So we just arrived at the Tai Chi Pilates area, and there's also a little herbs garden, which means that you can take your serai, your curry leaf. Oh, there's even a dill over there if I'm not mistaken. And yes guys, I'm a little bit of a... I do a bit of cooking, so I know what I'm saying. Yeah, this is definitely dill, which is very good for smoked salmon. And there's also pandan leaf over here, aloe vera and lemongrass lah. So for the people that likes to do Pilates or do home cooking, right? Wow, this area has it also. And just now, similar to the site over there, you have the similar view to see Pavilion Bukit Jalil from this direction now, which is really not far away. And I also like the fact that here there's greeneries where you can actually enjoy. Need to check who owns the land over here, right? Because it seems like it's currently being used as like a fishing quarters. And this area over here, don't know what's happened lah. Ideal scenario is that there is no developer that owns this land, or it's like a reserve land, so that nobody can build above it and block this view over here lah. But who knows, right? These kind of things can change anytime one lah. Governments make decision, right? Okay, now we are on the 40th floor. And you straight away can see the badminton court is over here and people are already fully utilizing it lah. So let's just quickly look at that. Quite a fairly sized badminton court, but it's only just one. And then because the flooring dia sudah keluar sikit. But it's also because upstairs is typically moist, right, or wet. So when rain comes in, then it kind of like puddles up also lah. So let's go see the other part of the facility area. Okay, so this side is the games room, outdoor playground, toilet, gym, and function room, barbecue, multi-purpose hall. Wow, a lot of things going on over here. But the facility on the 40th floor has a few things over here. Games room. Oh, which is actually very nice. Wow, and somebody just used the place, I assume, because it's actually aircon running, right? And this games room, oh wow. Oh wow, you even have a miniature house over here. Dang, actually quite nice. You can play ping pong. You can actually have your kids come over here. Oh, you no shoes. But yeah, this is actually quite nice. So on the 40th floor, which is a sky deck, as I mentioned just now, there's a lot going on over here. I like how they actually separated the swimming pool to this over here, whereby you have ample amount of space for you to play with this lah. Now, I think it's a questionable design, right? Because, okay, I don't know what this is, but this is quite unique, I would say. Okay, this over here is quite unique. Maybe it's for you to put your skateboard and run over, right? Or maybe you just run, okay? But would you prefer the facility of the kids' playground to be above or on the level 6 facility area? Because for me personally, I feel swimming pool should be on the top, makes more sense. You got nicer view overall. And then kids one put downstairs are a bit safer also lah, because look at that, that's not very high, you know. So okay lah, I mean they use landscaping to kind of like be a partition to that, but still. And this section over here is currently closed, but I want to see and show you all what it looks like. Essentially, there's a facility area over here that kind of emulates a barbecue pit area lah. So maybe it's currently under construction or renovation, but just want to let you guys know that they are actually rectifying it, because you can see they have already started some groundworks over there. And this is the function hall that they probably use once or twice a year for the AGM meeting or when somebody gets married or whatnot lah. So essentially, Havre looks to be pretty promising. I think there needs to be a bit more maintenance work of like the facade, because the paints are pretty worn out already. And I think this actually happens across a few other Aset Kayamas properties as well. But this is not to blame the developer, because it has already handed over to the owners lah, or the community or JMB management office, whatnot. And here, also the other badminton court on the other block has a little futsal court. You can see people actually fully utilizing it right now lah. And then gym is also on this floor itself, right? Oh, and see, there's a number of people actually using the gym right now. And this gym, nothing too big or too fancy as compared to the ones that we've seen so far. But they have this interesting tri-usage machine going on over here. But I think the main highlight of the gym here is really the view from this angle lah. Okay, so we are in one of our guest house and it looks perfectly beautiful right now. As you can see over here, she used a lot of greeneries. And I can see here, you are a bit of a pop art person. You like all this stuff, cartoon stuff, right? And she's also a bit of a skater girl. So that is very interesting. So the view over here from the balcony itself, right? This is actually the main entrance over here already. If on the right side over there, that is back to Puchong. Okay, that side over there is Puchong. And then left side over there is to Bukit Jalil sudah.